Exactly.
Awesome shit. Quit bitching about it.
It's like I say to my car salespeople, if you spent the amount of time trying to convince the customer to buy that you're trying to convince me right now that this customer will not buy, you'd already sold the car by now and be counting your commission. Until you go back down, until you TO the deal and you show them, and it's only by doing what you've already told them to do. Like, that's the most frustrating thing for my sales guys, is when I go down there and I'm like, watch, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna discover what brought them here today. I'm gonna establish their buying power. Then I'm gonna ask them what they hope to accomplish. And I'm gonna parlay that into making sure we have time, money, and third party solved. And then I'm gonna close the deal. You ready? And they're like, qualifying, correct. And then I go and I sit down and one by one.
Call for Lightspeed. I'm gonna spend the first 10, 15 minutes having a conversation, just qualifying and getting all the information.
Yep.
As soon as they give it to me, if it's the right information, shit.
Correct.
Unless they ain't got the money.
And if you don't have the right information, you keep going until you get the right information. I just told him on the Closers Club tonight, he said, I like to make sure by the end of the call that I've unearthed every objection and found out every bit of information there is to need to know before I end that call to make sure I've done the job. And I said, bro, you got it all. There's your problem right there. He said, what do you mean? I said, you shouldn't even be offering your product or your service until you've asked all the questions you need to know. Why? Because if you've done that, then you know what the objectionable components are, which means you can pull them away and you can navigate your sale and your conversation in a way that avoids all of those things, also touches on them the whole way through to make sure that you validate them. And then by the time you're asking them to buy, you already know the answer to the question.